Hey, weird question. Where do unicorns come from? I'm Noah, author, GM, and extraordinary equine expert, and unicorns are kind of weird. Most folklore creatures tend to check one of three boxes. They explain some non-understood phenomenon, they give a name and a face to a vague cultural fear and a way to defend against it, or they're a mashup of two very common animals. And unicorns are none of these three things. I mean, think about it for a second. How many one-horned animals do you know of that you could merge with a horse? Which actually brings us to one of the more common theories about the unicorn's origins. Rhinoceroses. See, the Romans knew about rhinoceroses. They actually had them fight other animals in the Colosseum. But when their society collapsed, they take a lot of their information with them. And as scholars pore over these lost texts, it's easy to see how a description of a powerful four-legged animal with a horn could be drawn as a unicorn. And medieval Europe would create thousands of imaginary animals from long games of telephone just like this. But nobody really remembers manticores or cockatrices anymore. Why do unicorns have more sticking power? Well, as you can probably already tell, there was no real medieval fact-checking on this stuff. You could put down whatever you wanted and people would pretty much accept it. And at some point, someone added the detail that unicorn parts had amazing healing properties. Their livers cured leprosy, their skin healed joint pain, and, most enticing, their horn would purify any food or water, even if it was poisoned. And for the various medieval lords and ladies playing IRL Game of Thrones, this made the unicorn horn a very attractive item. And they would pay exorbitant amounts of money for one of them. Oh yeah, they found some. Which begs the question of how. I mean, unicorns aren't real. True. But narwhals are. And once these horns started having a demand, sailors would go out, hunt down some narwhals, and sell these horns for exorbitant prices. Of course, there were some people out there fighting the good fight, trying to prove that they just got scammed into buying a whale tooth, which, funnily enough, made the problem worse. For some insane reason, Europeans believe that if there was a land animal, there was an underwater equivalent. If there's a cat, there's catfish. If there's a unicorn fish, there's a unicorn. And this just made the whole scam chaotic, as certain people would accuse them of not selling real horns, just narwhal horns, and other people would come back with, no, I'm totally selling the real thing, I'll prove it to you. Confirming that humanity's favorite fantasy is a get-rich-quick scheme.